Hey everyone, welcome to what I think is going to end up being the first episode of Vagabond, because we've lost 3 episodes and everything is going fantastic. Thank you for asking. It's going to be a two-parter today. We have our first part with Sock Monkey Mike. You say hi to the fans, Sock.
Hello. How's it going?
Really enthusiastic. I appreciate you. And
I just don't want to breathe into the mic because that's what obviously happened last time.
That's how we lost our last episode, was Mike breathing into the mic too hard.
Right.
And then for our second half, we'll have Tristan Sims come in. He'll talk to us about a project he's been working on. Projects that we all work on. That now that we're here in the RTVF program, we're all working on cool shit. And come check us out. We'll have all the links to everyone's profiles and all the projects we're working on in the link below. So if you're interested in anything, give us a check out. All right. So what do you have going on, Mikey?
Well, it's funny because I have just a lot going on in terms of like the GTS commentary that you've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I have an interview coming up with former WWE superstar Ty Dillinger, formerly known as also Gavin Spears from ECW. But he's going by the name of Sean Spears at this point. So, that's what I have going on right now. I also have the Red Carpet Film Festival that I'm going to be doing April 25th through the 27th. So it's going to be Friday through Sunday, I believe. And just a lot of good things going on. Hopefully over here at the radio, television, and film program, we could collaborate also with the sports programs as well, and see if we get some broadcasts through there. But other than that, just been busy.
Yeah, excellent, man. And I've had the privilege of working on a couple of those projects with you. I helped you film the GTS commentary, which is who's that? Grimm's Toy Show.
Grimm's Toy Show, yeah. YouTuber, very big YouTuber that basically has his own wrestling promotion that he films every single day, which is amazing. He's kind of part of the reason why I started YouTube, and it's just been, rolling ever since then.
Yeah, it's been fantastic to work with you on that, and also I'll be there with you at where's it at? Where's the interview with?
Ontario, California. It's going to be at the Dave & Buster's, which is which is in the Ontario Mills Mall, and it is also close to the Citizens Business Bank Arena.
Excellent, man. Excellent. And yeah, man, interviewing Ty Dillinger is going to be amazing because it seems like it was just yesterday he was on WWE television, and now we're going to be able to have a chance to talk with him. And do you have any questions written down? Do you have any burning questions?
I have a couple questions in my mind right now.
For the perfect 10?
Yeah, for the perfect 10. It's interesting because I've been a huge fan of his for quite some time. Actually, I've been a fan of his since he finally came on NXT television with his perfect 10 gimmick. I mean, of course, he had that whole run with Jason Jordan, and they were a tag team, but that really didn't go off as well as people thought it would. So when Jason Jordan, broke up with Ty Dillinger and made that team no more. And what's funny about that too, now that I mention it, is I'm surprised they didn't make Jason Jordan the heel in that one. He would just go on with Chad Gable and then just go on to make this incredible tag team known as American Alpha. And then just Ty Dillinger is just going on his own into this like relative unknown, and people would at live events would just start chanting 10, and people would like in the NXT, and worldwide really didn't know why, and then that's how we got to the perfect 10. So enough of me babbling along, but just basically to sum it up, I've been a fan since 2015.
Nice.
For Ty Dillinger.
Nice. I am exhausted already.
I think we all are, man.
Yeah. As of recording this is the day after WrestleMania. I wasn't able to start watching it until 10 at night because I had to go to work, and I was up until 4 in the morning watching that goddamn show.
Right.
At least it was well worth my time. It was a good show. I enjoyed it.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, from top to bottom, I can't really think of a point in the show that was real disappointing, except maybe the end of the main event. Hey, Kev.
I'm going to jack your podcast up because he's my student.
Yeah?
You need to listen to this because this is going to be a tough one.
I got you.
I'm just letting you know. And you're not going to be here Wednesday.
Ooh. Let's get Tristan in here.
Are you ready?
Yeah, Tristan, I'm ready. I've been ready for like a half hour.
All right, let's do this.
Here, watch out for the fucking lav mic. Yeah, we're still students here, believe it or not. Actually, we're learning as we do all these things.
Yeah, this is very unprofessional.
Yeah, it's extremely unprofessional. He just threw the mic on the ground.
I did. That was bad. No, I didn't. He did.
That was really bad.
So what's going on, Big Jake?
Hi, Tristan. Everyone, this is Tristan Sims.
What's good?
He's also a student with me. He's extremely talented. I love working with him.
Appreciate that.
He's on a rough schedule, so I don't get him for a few months.
Yeah, I'm busy working. Sorry, man. Sorry, but I made time to come in and chat it up.
Yeah, there's no problem, man. And my script won't be done for a few more months, so hopefully when that gets done, either next semester or over the summer, we can film that.
Definitely, bro. What is it about?
It's called In Between. Well, it's a working title right now, and it's... I'm still working on the plot points, but I have the rough story, the rough outline of the story ready to go.
That's what's up, man. How long is it?
It's gonna be about 15 minutes.
15
short
minutes.
film.
Your first one?
Yeah, it's my first one. It'll be my directorial debut.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
What do you got working on right now?
Man, just trying to finish up editing jobs. Currently writing my. You saw the other short I did, right?
Yeah.
Enough, yeah. So I'm actually writing a longer piece, like 15 to 20 minutes. So that's a headache. I'm just trying to make sure the story stays intact and it makes sense. So that's about it, man. Just trying to get that knocked out. Got a big shoot in June. It's gonna be pretty dope. Hopefully, I get the funds for that. So yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Working on any personal projects?
No. Just those I just said, man. Just those, man. Just that. Oops, that's my phone's
Did
going
you
off.
Snapchat
Yeah,
that
I was
interaction?
recording you guys getting chewed out. But yeah, just those two projects, man. Really, trying to stay alive, trying to pass classes. I'm actually supposed to be in math class right now, which I'm not, which is terrible. I wonder what my grade is going to be. I hate that. Like in college, you don't never know your grade until the last 2 weeks. It's just terrible.
Yeah, being in college is weird. I mean, and it's tough because when you're in a program like this, you just try to make content when you can, and sometimes you got to skip some things to do it because that's the only time you can get people together.
Definitely. It's hard. Everybody's just busy, man.
Yeah, man. What do you want to end up doing when you get out of this place?
Dude, I'm trying to keep my grades up, but I'm not doing a very good job at it, missing class. Cause I want to go to like a UC.
Yeah.
So I want to go to USC. That's my goal. I really want to go there for film, but I'm lagging it right now in school. I'm just barely getting by. I gotta pick my grades up. But that's the plan, bro. Or if something happens before then, if I make it something big and it blows up before then shoot, forget school. I'm just playing.
You want to do directing? You want to do writing?
Directing and writing is probably my favorite thing. I don't mind acting; it's cool, but I just have to be in the mood for it, or like I feel like doing it.
Yeah.
If not, I rather direct and write and just make sure people's doing what they're supposed to be doing to make sure my film comes to fruition. Or that's the word? I don't even know the right word.
Fruition?
I don't know.
I think that's how you pronounce
fruition?
it. Fruition?
How do we spell that?
Fruition.
Fruition. I think we're just saying the name wrong.
WISHIN and then a little apostrophe at the end of the end. Fruition.
Okay.
And I got saw you direct a little bit for that little skit we were doing.
Oh yeah, that was like not even full blown T-real. I'm just I'm just like the thing with school projects is just like it's not mine, so I can't really go too ham. But then the director inside me wants to go like crazy just to make sure it goes right because I'm working on it.
I mean, it helps that the scripts aren't so rigid, but that they're just not really written the way we would like them to be written.
It's cool though. Like I ain't gonna lie, the script wasn't bad. It's just hard when it's someone else's project and you don't want to do too much.
Yeah.
You just want to do enough. But yeah. So what's up, man? What's the main point of this podcast, bro? What do we talk about on here, man? Any current events you talk about, or what do you talk about?
I've been stuck on wrestling for like the last 2 weeks.
You got to stop talking about wrestling, man.
I know. I've been collaborating with Mike on his stuff, and I just finished editing his video. It's a 34-minute long WrestleMania predictions video that went up on YouTube over the weekend.
Oh, dude, that sounds fucking tough. I did an hour-long waiting edit. That's it. It took forever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the worst. I hate these long edits.
Yeah, I remember I think the night before, I had to do all the pre-edits. I had to get all the still frames and all the audio in place.
Yeah.
I was up until 3 or 4 in the morning doing that, and then I came down here at 8
Mike
in the
better
morning.
start paying people. Hope you're listening, Mike. Start paying people for all this work.
Yeah.
You be when you do the most.
and that's all the content. Like all the content I've created on my own Vagabond, I don't know if it's a brand, but on its own channel.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I got. Like I
His
have
mic
this.
stuff.
Yeah, well, I've filmed I've recorded 4 episodes of what we're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is gone. I don't know what happened to it. Like I had it.
Terrible.
I started editing it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like it anyway. I wasn't really feeling it.
So I guess that's good they got destroyed.
Yeah, I went to go find it this morning and it was gone. I'm like, all right, whatever. No
Who
big deal.
cares? Well, you better not lose this one though.
And then, yeah, I filmed 2 episodes back to back a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Those were gone. I don't know what happened to those. I guess I didn't format the card on the H4n correctly. Those were gone. And now there's this one.
Trial and error, man.
Yeah.
Trial and error. So do you write topics down for like your podcast?
No, dude, I just freeform it. I should probably write topics down so it's
should,
not
you
all
should.
fucking finagled. I like to just have a conversation organically.
I feel it. I mean, topics. You can still have organic conversation with talking points.
Yeah,
We're just not in here talking about.
we're not just in here bullshitting for an hour.
Yeah, just be like, so about this keyboard that's in front of you. Like, you feel me? Like we have.
You want to be my psychiatrist for an hour?
We can.
I
Yeah.
can talk about all my bullshit.
What are you trying to do with Valley College, man?
I'm trying to become an editor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to, and I don't. It's tough because I don't want to fall in that career pattern where I'm doing edits for some fucking corporation that's just like, hey, take this stock footage and make promotional material
That's
for
what
us.
it is, bro. That's what editing is. Like,
I
I'm
know.
editing a wedding. Here's the footage. Put it together.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'll have to take those small gigs while I'm still trying to like, but I'm saying like career-wise, like I'm talking like this being a success is getting past that and working for,
Yeah.
something to do with gaming or something to do with entertainment that I can edit.
Do you play video games?
Yeah, I play a lot of video
Why
games.
don't you just start like recording like your video games and edit them into like
I'm
what do you
trying
play?
to. I'm trying to, but your boy is broke. I don't have a capture card. I don't like all the equipment that I use to
Dude,
film this.
freaking what games do you play?
Right now, I'm playing the Insane Trilogy, Crash Bandicoot remasters,
Cause what are you on Xbox or?
PlayStation.
So
And
it doesn't
PC.
have like screen record?
I mean, it does, but I mean, I know the PS4 comes built in with Twitch, but it's very basic, and I would like to get, because you can't just start creating content and just throwing it up there as is, because it looks amateurish and no one's gonna want to watch it. You got to put some kind of effort into it so people want to look at it.
I mean, because I know with the Xbox, like I play Apex a lot, and
Yeah.
I've been thinking about just taking my dopest, because you can sit there and screen record for 10 minutes and save it and like send it to yourself,
yeah,
and it's like all the audio and everything from the game is like the whole screen record, and I'm sure if you just put a camera up in your room and just put it in front of you,
yeah.
like while you play. I don't know if PlayStation does that.
So you'll send the video file to yourself like in an email,
Yeah.
and then you can download that, put it on
put it
Adobe
on there, and then
Premiere.
there's your whole footage right there.
I didn't
Like
think
somebody
about
like
that.
a screen record I don't know, does PlayStation do that where you can like record like the screen?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, so boom, and then you go. Because I know mine, you can do like 10 minutes at a time. Just record 10 minutes, or if you did something dope, just record what just happened,
Yeah,
and then save it. I'm sure because there's you can send it to yourself. There's a way.
yeah.
'Cause-
Well, we're having a media club meeting here at 3 today, and apparently there's some people here interested in working on a streaming channel as well as a podcast, so maybe I'll be able to work with them. What's up? There's Matty Ice, who was in my first episode that I lost. He's a cool dude. He looks fresh to death today.
Really?
Yeah, like, you see, he got a haircut.
Who,
and-
Matt?
Yeah, he's all dressed up. Dressed to the nines, which is a huge departure. He was been dressing up as a hobo the last couple of weeks to work on.
I know he's been looking bad.
Yeah, he looks like he's like motivated as fuck. He's got an ASMR thing hooking up in the room a couple doors down from us.
Yeah, they're doing something over there.
Yeah, he's doing ASMR. They got like food there. They're gonna do eating ASMR.
It's for his.
His cooking show,
Yeah.
which I filmed an episode of that too. And I was just talking to Mike when he was in here that I was filming episodes for him to do the GTS commentary and the Ty Dillinger interview. I'm doing shit on everyone else's channels, and meanwhile I've not come up with anything for my channel.
Nah, you need to do your own stuff.
I know, but no one wants to work with me.
I'm mad this fool didn't ask me to be in there, little fag. If you listen to this, Matt, you are a fag. Shouldn't say that. Edit that out.
Yeah, I'm mad. I knew that. It's
So what else, man? What's new? What's new with everything?
Oh, dude, just fucking trying to live life and
Live
being
life.
constantly broke and working and trying
do
to
you
move
work?
and do now. Yeah, I work.
Shit, man, that's what I need. I don't even have a job, bro. I'm like, that's why I don't even want to spend any money. Like, I haven't spent money in like 5 days. Like, I've been so tempted to. Like, I've got an Uber here today, which that wasn't the original plan, but I didn't wake up early enough to get on the bus
Yeah,
to get here by 8 because I had to get here. I left my memory card in the library.
yeah.
So But like today, I'm gonna just catch the bus home. I'm not trying to spend any freaking money, dude. Cause I gotta buy a new car.
Yeah.
Matt, tell you the story? Fuck
Tell me,
yeah.
what's the story?
Freaking Matt. So the other day, me and Matt were just to go smoke some trees, right? So then
Mhm.
we were smoking, cool, everything, in my car, and then we was in the Krampus parking lot. And then security, I guess they had to smell it. They were smelling it. They had to smell it. So then they kept driving around. I was like, fuck, let me move my car. So then I move it, and then we start leaving, and then like the police and everything go by my car, and then they just start. And so we like, yo, like, so we start getting suspicious. So then they end up like trying to tow my car and everything. So that day was wild, super buzzkill. But yeah, I got to buy a new car, man. So I'm trying to save like $1,000. You know, after $1,000, I can go put something down on something cheap. You know.
Yeah, like in a used car lot.
Yeah, like across the street right here, they have some cool little cars. You know, put something down and.
I should have done that. I ended up buying a fucking like basically brand new car, and it's a Volkswagen, so you know the check engine light's already on.
Fuck, dude, I had a Volkswagen one time and never again.
Yeah, I'm already regretting that decision.
Never again. The
I had
parts are expensive.
Yeah, and luckily I have a warranty on it. I gotta go get it fixed. The camshaft sensor's out. Luckily, like there's a girl one of my friends. She's really good with cars. If you're listening to this, hello.
Dude, yeah, cars are a headache, man.
Yeah.
I seen a Sonata. It was like a Hyundai. It was like $5,000. It was a gay orange color. I mean, what's a gay color? I mean, it was just a ugly orange color that I didn't like, and I was just like, I don't know, I'd still drive it. It was only $5,000, yo, and it was clean inside out. It's too much going on in my car, so I'm just like, forget it. They can have it. I just gotta go get all the stuff out of it.
Well, I had a choice, because I used to drive a Ford Focus. That was my first car, and the alternator went out, and the car was just so trashed and so old.
Ford Focus, that car is like the devil.
Yeah. So like, all right, fuck this. So I was gonna go get a new car, and my choices were narrowed down to a Mitsubishi, not a Mitsubishi, a Subaru, which I wanted because they last
Subarus
forever.
aren't bad.
But it already had like 150,000 miles on it, and the interior was kind of tore up because they had a dog.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it was either that or a fucking it was the car I got, a Volkswagen Jetta. It only had 40,000 miles on it. It was practically brand new, and it was cheap as hell. Now I know it's cheap as hell. Luckily I got the warranty, but yeah, dude, I don't like dealing with fucking cars, man. It's beyond me.
Cars are like kids.
They're beyond me. But but yeah, man, it's been working, and it's been doing this, and it's been trying to get good grades, and it's been trying to find a fucking career somehow that's not gonna make me want to kill myself.
Yeah, bro, I'm in the same boat. I'd be feeling like, what am I gonna do, like, as a plan B? Like, it's like, I'm thinking about, like, being a guidance counselor or something.
Guidance counselor?
I would do that.
Ever seen Clerks?
What is that?
It's an old movie from, Kevin Smith is, right?
Nope, I know Kevin.
Jay and Silent Bob?
Spacey is.
Yeah, you don't know Jay and Silent Bob?
Yeah, I heard of it, but I can't put a face on it.
Well, there's a scene in Clerks where there's this guy who's
Sounds
sitting
familiar.
here. It's black and white, and there's a guy. Yeah, it sounds familiar. I know movies with guys in them. And he's sitting there, and he's going through a carton. He's going through cartons of eggs, and he's trying to find the perfect carton of eggs, but he can't mix and match. And he's been there for like an hour, and apparently someone comes in and they tell him it's a disorder common with guidance counselors where they just get this mega OCD, and they can't function, but they're like high functioning OCD, where like they'll destroy stuff to find the perfect thing, but they'll fix everything else afterwards and they'll pay for it. Like they'll be a nuisance in that way.
It sounds confusing. I'm already confused. I have to watch it.
Yeah, it's very funny, and apparently it's a guidance counselor, and it's just a joke on like how useless high school guidance counselors are, which makes sense.
I would be a high school guidance counselor.
Because my high school guidance
kids
counselor.
Kids are bad, but I like messing with kids.
Yeah, my high school guidance counselor was pretty fucking useless.
Helping kids. That sounded bad. I was like messing with kids.
Yeah.
Nah, I like kids. I like children though, man. Kids are dope when they listen.
Yeah, which is hardly ever.
Sometimes you just gotta beat them.
Oh my God.
I would be like for college maybe. I wouldn't do high school guidance counselor. These kids they're just getting worse. I don't feel like dealing with these little bad kids. College maybe. Yeah.
A college guidance counselor?
College guidance counselor. I would definitely do it. Because then like you got some cool students that are of age. They're like 20 something.
Tristan, I don't like where this is going.
What do you mean, dude? If I was a guidance counselor at a college, a dope college, like I don't
Adult
know,
college where everyone's
like Santa Barbara,
Of
not no
age.
junior college, like a big, like a Duke, a
big-time
nice college.
a Duke.
Or yeah, we don't gotta go crazy D1, but like a university.
Yeah,
Man, them students are like 25, 27.
yeah.
I'd definitely mess with them. Come on, bro. Guidance counselor, if I was like, I wouldn't be that young though. I'm already 28. I'd be like 40. But 20, if you're over 25, that's good enough for me. 25, dude.
Whatever.
I think that's the lowest I would mess with now, like talk to seriously, like 23. That's the lowest.
23. I'm 20. I'm 23.
You're 23, that's
I'm
the
23.
youngest as far as dating.
Oh, we're talking dating. I thought you were
Dating. Just a smash around, 18. If
Just,
they're
you want to
fire.
be a guidance counselor just so you can sleep with college chicks?
I would, nah, that's not the reason why. I just like helping people. College chicks are fire.
Yeah, I bet you'd help them all right.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. There's internships, especially now that I'm back in Southern California.
Just try to intern stuff.
Yeah, there's internships for editors and content creators like that, which is something I'd really like to do.
Should do it, man.
I
Do
know.
it.
I just don't make any money whatsoever. I
But-
work 2 jobs and I work like fucking crazy. And yeah,
And you still don't make any money? You have to rent
Barely.
a lot of bills?
Yeah, my car payment's $250. My insurance is like $160.
Forget insurance. I hate
I need
insurance, bro.
insurance.
I have to get in. I have to have an SR22 until June.
Yeah.
It sucks. I think it's this year or it's next year. I hope
Yeah.
it's this year.
You know, and then my car is busted. That's gonna be $200 to fix. And then when I was driving it up to my mom's house, some dude let his fucking dog out in front of my car.
What?
Clipped the fucking dog. Yeah.
That's sad.
Blew apart the front end of my car.
Like, dude, my dog. Dude, my car.
I know. Well, yeah. I was trying to console them, but I didn't want to really be like, oh, I know your dog's dead, but my car is kind of fucked right now.
Yeah, who's gonna fix that?
Well, yeah. Well, I tried to get a claim from them, and they're disputing it. So.
Really?
Yeah. I gotta drop $500 to get that fixed.
With the deductible?
Yeah.
How much is it gonna cost? Like normally?
I don't know. Probably a couple grand. Because it didn't just fuck up like the bumper. It fucked up all the underneath stuff. You know.
Wow.
I know about cars. Yeah, the underneath stuff's fucked. Fix it, please.
The underneath of the car. Yeah.
Yeah, the bottom.
I know the bare minimum of cars. I hate working on cars.
Yo, order one bottom, please. It's
Yeah.
fucked.
Nah, it's all bad, man.
Yeah, dude. It's just life fucking sucks sometimes. But people have come into my life lately that have sucked a bit less.
You gotta just make progress, man.
Like
I
being.
thought I was making progress this year until my car got taken. Then I was like, bruh,
Yeah,
my laptop broke. We all got issues. It's how we deal with it.
yeah, dude. It sucks. Like you get rolling and then something fucking expensive breaks and you're like,
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah.
And it just sets you back so fucking far. It's unbelievable.
Well, shit, bro.
You know. You watch any sports?
No. I watch basketball, like the important games.
So the playoffs,
Yeah.
the finals.
Yep, that's it. Like I really don't watch too much like sports. I don't need to be watching every single game. I catch the highlights, and I watch the important games. I know the bare minimum about sports. I know enough to like get by and like hold a conversation. For the most part. But
LeBron James.
I don't like LeBron is whack to me, bro.
I don't know, man. It's just it seems that's like the nature of the beast. Everyone fucking hates the top guy until they're gone, and then everyone loves him.
I don't even. It's just not even about him being the top guy. It's just that, bro is like. He's whatever to me, man.
He doesn't let teams. He doesn't let teams build a team around him. He has to be in charge.
It's not even that. It's just like he's not all that great to me. I
Really?
think the Lakers do better without him.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. They had wasn't it like the same exact record as they did last year?
I guess something like that. But it's like when he's out, they do good. They don't really need him there. It's just like
I don't know why he went to the Lakers. If you wanted to go to LA, why didn't you go to the Clippers? Because I know Clippers like.
because it's the weak Clippers. Nobody wants to play at the Clippers.
I know, but it's like you could still play in LA theoretically, so you still got the location. And I know some Clippers fans, and they would have been fucking over the moon to have LeBron James on their team. But he
Mhm.
goes to the Lakers, and people are fucking pissed because they hate LeBron James.
I don't. Yeah, it's just I don't know.
Because
He just needs to just call it quits, man. Just I don't know.
Well, he's not in the playoffs this year. The Lakers missed it.
I don't know what he's trying to do. I think he should just give up already. Just stop.
I know my fucking Trailblazers aren't gonna do shit in the playoffs. They'll even be out
You're a
first round.
Trailblazer fan?
Yeah, I was a Sonics fan until they left, and then me and my 2 friends who were also Sonics fans.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of them went to OKC, and he roots for them now. And then my other friend, he rooted for the Clippers just to spite the Lakers because he fucking hates the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, I just like players. I kind of follow the player that I like.
Yeah. Who's your favorite player right now?
Probably have to be Kyrie Irving. I like Kyrie. I like watching James Harden play. I just like watching people play. I'm not like, I like watching them just to see, like, catch their highlights.
Yeah.
That's about it, man.
That's probably the best way to watch sports, man. Being a fan of teams sucks.
Everybody's different. I like just watching, like, I'll watch the game the next day on YouTube, like, without all the commercials.
Yeah.
Just to watch it to see what happened. But, like, I enjoy a good basketball game, a good football game.
You know what you needed to watch last night?
Don't say it. WrestleMania?
Yeah, man. It was on last night. It was on for
Dude,
fun.
I can't. Wrestling is just so cheesy and corny. It's just not entertaining.
It was 7.5 hours of content. WrestleMania 35 was.
How many? That's a lot. And people sit through the whole thing.
Yeah, well, I didn't get off work until 10 o'clock, so I stayed up until about...
But the fans, though, they're there in the place 7 hours of nonstop. I wonder. So how do they pick the winners in wrestling?
Okay, so what they do is they have these guys... Well, I don't know how WWE operates. Let me just give you, like, a fucking rough...
I always wanted to know this.
Did you? I can tell. But
Yeah, because that's like, if it's fake, how do they know? Like rock, paper, scissors, or?
Nah, all right, so what you do is you have a creative team, and they make stories. They create storylines. Like, okay, so this is what we're going to do. These are the two guys that we're going to involve, or it can involve other people. But it's like they have an overarching story that they want to tell.
Mm-hmm.
And they pick the guys to do it. And, like, let me pull an example. Rock and John Cena, they fought at 2 WrestleManias back to back. So the whole story was that John Cena was giving shit to The Rock because The Rock went Hollywood. He left wrestling behind, and The Rock came back and said, "Oh, I'm back home. This is where I got my start." And then he left again to go film another movie, and John Cena got pissed.
Yeah.
So, like, they sat there and, like, okay, so how are we going to do this? John Cena had a match with someone else for the title at WrestleMania 27. The Rock came in and cost John Cena the match. So that's how they decided how that match was going to end. John Cena's going to lose because The Rock's going to cost him the match, which means they're going to fight at the next WrestleMania because The Rock's going to go film another movie. He can't be there every week.
Mm-hmm.
And then The Rock won that one.
By like a random decision, or
No,
they just...
because they wanted to lead up to the next WrestleMania where John Cena finally overcame, and then that time it was for the title. So John Cena won that one. So that's how they kind of do it. It's like, okay, we're going to do a 3 WrestleMania thing. Rock's going to cost John Cena. Rock's going to beat him, which is going to make John Cena upset. And then they did like a year-long redemption story with John Cena.
Okay.
Which culminated in John Cena beating The Rock.
So they just pick their favorite, who is the most likable to win stuff, kind of?
Well, it's kind of like a TV show almost, where it's like, okay, we're going to have this happen to this because this tells a good story. Or because we like this guy and we feel that he's the most relatable.
Oh,
or
okay. I see it.
They pick their stars based on, at least in WWE, who's the most marketable, who can sell the most merchandise, who they think they can build a brand around.
Oh.
And in the indies, it's purely storytelling because they don't sell as much to people, except the diehards.
Dang.
Yeah.
Never knew that. Well, now I learned something new today on Jake's podcast.
Yeah, man, it's
good.
Yeah, it's really been a fulfilling life for me. You can.
That's crazy. I was wondering, like, whoever gets tired first loses.
Whoever yawns
So
first.
are the refs, like, in on it, too?
Yeah, the refs. No, well, the interesting thing is the refs. I've heard both. I've heard the refs do know who's gonna win, and I've heard the refs don't know who's gonna win. Basically, so the ref's just gonna there to count 3, and if you don't get your shoulders up and you're supposed to, and the ref hits 3, that's the end of the match. You fucked up and you lost the match.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be pissed at you because you fucked it up.
You messed up the whole storyline.
You know who the Undertaker is, right?
Yeah.
The Undertaker's big thing was that he never lost at WrestleMania. I think he was like 22-0 or 21-0 at WrestleManias, and he was gonna lose for his first time at WrestleMania. He was gonna lose his first match at WrestleMania. And the story was they didn't tell the ref the ending of the match. They didn't tell him Undertaker was gonna lose.
Yeah.
And they wanted it to be this big dramatic thing when he finally lost. So they didn't ring the bell. They didn't do anything. They wanted to just be dead silent when he finally lost. So the referee counted 3. The bell didn't ring, and the referee was like scared shitless. Like, oh my god, did I just fuck this up? Like this big 22-year-long thing, and now this is his first loss because I fucked up the count.
Yeah.
It was funny because they didn't tell him what the ending was gonna be.
That's interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things about wrestling. Like, and the cool thing about wrestling is like you don't have to like it for a set amount of reasons. You can either be in it for the storytelling, or you can be in it because you like, how crazy it can be, like with all the fireworks and all the colors and all the yelling and screaming, and there's a lot of things to like about it.
It's just entertainment. That's all. It's just pure entertainment.
And I've been in and out of it my entire life. been like, oh, I'm kind of into it now, and then I get bored of it, and then I come back to it.
Mm.
I don't know, man. So where do you post all your content to? Like, do you have like a
Yeah, like a lot of my stuff is all on my like Instagram page, ts_visuals. Anybody needs any visual work? I'm working on I'm doing this. I'm about to head out right now and finish this workout video, for a client.
Yeah.
Got to finish doing that. Then this hair video for another client. Just working, bro. ts_visuals, man.
And like, do you do commissions and stuff? Like,
I don't
do
know.
you,
I just tell my price.
yeah. Like, do you
Yeah.
draw up a contract or anything? They just hit you up and you
Like
tell
for
'em?
this next lady, I'm doing this for this lady's clothing line. I'm doing one, so I'm definitely have a contract ready for her. So that should be dope. I'm doing that one at the end of next May. So probably a pretty big deal. I'm doing. It's gonna be pretty fun.
Nice.
Yeah. So me and my boy Danny's teaming up doing that. So yeah, man. Well, shoot, dude. Thanks for having me, big dog.
No
I'm
problem,
gonna
man.
get out of here and great conversation. I'm gonna go finish this work.
All right, man.
And thanks, man. I'll see you, man.
No problem.
Good luck in your life and all your endeavors. Smoke weed every day. I'm out in here. Thanks, bro. I'll holler at you. Good
Tristan,
looking, G.
smoke weed every day. Tristan Sims, 2019. All right, later, man. Sick Rowdy Rough Boys jacket, by the way.
Thanks, man. Whip paint later.
Yeah, he's got a denim jacket, and he has the Rowdy Rough Boys from that old cartoon Powerpuff Girls like painted onto the back of his denim jacket. He pulls it off though. I don't know how he does it, but he does. All right, and now I'm by myself. I'm all by myself. Maybe I should plug that back in. See how it sounds. And now it's just you and me, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that sounds better actually. So yeah, we got Matt in a couple rooms working on his ASMR thing. Let me see if I can get his attention. Hold on. This might actually be some good content. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I do this all for you guys. Let me see if I can get a hold of Matthew. He's like 2 rooms over and I can see him through the window. But he seems kind of fucking... He seems kind of busy right now. Matty Ice, where are you? Do I really not have him saved on here? There it is. All right, here we go. I'm going to put him on speaker too. Come on, Matt, answer. Come on. Come on, Matt. You know you want to. Come on. Okay, that was loud.
Currently unavailable. Please leave.
Let's try one more time. I don't know where he went. He disappeared from the window. Come on.
Hi.
God damn it.
Matthew is currently unavailable.
Fucking asshole. Let's see who else we can call. This actually sounds like kind of like fun. Yeah, let's see. Oh, here we go. We can call our boy Zach. Oh,
What's up?
there he is. What's up, Zach?
What do you mean there he is? What's up about me?
Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, okay.
My co-host left, and my other co-host is in class.
So now what? You just
Yeah,
do
no-
your own thing?
Now you're my co-host, bitch.
Man,
This is the guy I watched WrestleMania 35 with until 4 in the fucking morning. What a champ.
Yeah, you had a lot to drink. Not really.
Yeah. I don't know. Matt, not Matt. Zach. There's Matt. He's in the other room. Okay, Zach. So, coming from someone who doesn't watch wrestling, what was your favorite part of WrestleMania?
Freaking Triple H taking out Drax's freaking nose piercing.
Yeah. Fucking, he pinned him down with a chair, took needle nose pliers, and then pulled out his nose piercing.
It's pretty hardcore. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 right there.
Oh yeah, we need that on the trailer. We need a part where Triple H pulls out Drax's nose ring.
Exactly.
Oh god. Good times. I am extremely tired right now.
I woke up at like 10.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I had like 6 hours of sleep.
I slept for like maybe 3 hours, and now I'm back here in the studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm at my friend's house right now.
Oh, you're at Andrews?
No, I'm at Cameron's. Andrew's at work.
What up, Cameron?
What's up?
Yo, you want to be on the podcast, bro?
Yeah, yes.
All right. Do you watch wrestling, Cameron?
No.
All right, cool. Thanks, bud. All right, I'll let you two guys go. I'm going to see if I can get Matt to answer his goddamn phone.
And there goes your podcast.
Yeah, there it goes. We've lost all of our fucking viewers. All right, bud. I'll talk to you tomorrow, probably.
Alrighty, sounds good.
All right, man. Later.
Later.
All right, is that good? Have you guys subscribed yet? Isn't this quality content? We're all having a great time right now. Let me see if I can call Matty Ice again. Hold on. I can see him in the window now. Come on, Matt. Come on, Matty. Come on, Matt. Oh, he sees me. Oh, you
Hi.
whore! You son of a bitch!
Currently unavailable. Please leave a message.
He looked right at me and fucking hung and fucking sent me to voicemail. Oh, Matt, you cuck. All right, we got one more person. We got one more. I'm sorry if that microphone keeps on clanging on metal shit. All right, I think I got a good idea. This might not work, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know if that's picking up or not. There we go.
Hello?
What up, Charlene? Welcome to the podcast. Hey,
I'm at school.
are you?
Stop.
You're on my podcast right now.
Huh?
You're on my podcast right now.
I'm on your podcast. What? Like, it's really breaking up. I can't really hear you.
I'm right here. Hello?
Yeah? What's going on?
Nothing. Just busy not drinking water and not eating.
That's so. Where am I going? Oh, yeah, I have to go to a thing. Yeah, but I can't. I'm at school.
Really riveting stuff.
Huh?
I said,
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
all right,
Really
well,
breaking up.
all right,
I can, like, barely hear you.
all right, well, this was a great time, Charlene. I'm glad we had this conversation.
No.
No?
Why'd you call me at school?
Because
No way.
I'm filming my podcast right now and I need guests.
Alright. Am I the guest? Am
Yeah.
I the guest of the day?
Yeah.
Can people hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you right now.
Oh shit. What's the podcast all about?
I don't know. It's a fucking disaster so far. This is only episode 1. and it's a goddamn
First
disaster.
episode, what? But it's the first episode. It's supposed to be a disaster.
What are you doing right now? What are you doing at school right now?
Doing what?
All right. Well, this was a great talk, Charlene. I'm glad I had you here.
No, it keeps breaking up. That's why. I'm not trying to. You're horrible. Oh my god.
All right, Charlene. I'll talk to you later.
All right, I gotta go see a professor. What? Oh my god, you're impossible.
Bye.
Bye.
Cool. This has been a fucking phenomenal episode, and it's turned out exactly the way I wanted it to. But I think that's all the people we have left to call. I tried to call Matt. Maybe I can. Hold on. Maybe I can get this whole fucking rig into his room. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I can figure this out. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I can do this. I'm the best. Oh, wait. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get this to fucking work. Hold on.
Hey,
You're not gonna answer your phone?
no. I'm working on something.
Well, you gotta be a part of the podcast.
Hold on, dude.
All right. Let me model for him. So, Matty Ice, what are you working on?
ASMR?
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's got a whole setup here. He's got like 2 mics pointed at a plate. And what are you eating today, Matt?
Costco.
Costco. You're eating Costco.
Mm-hmm. Kirkland Signature Select, bro. One of the finest.
And this is going on your food channel?
I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Okay, so this is not working.
You guys really should see this. This is just insane. His setup right now. But you're looking fresh to death, man.
Where's what happened? Are you still? How long have you been podcasting, dude?
We're on minute 42.
Oh, what are you guys talking about?
Well, all right. So first I had Matt, and then he got taken by Kevin, and then I had Tristan, and then he had to leave, and then I tried calling you, and then I called my friends, and now I'm here.
You called your friends on
Yeah.
the phone?
Yeah, I've been talking to my friends on the phone for the podcast.
What was your topic?
I don't know. Just one of my friends I called was the one I watched WrestleMania with. So I was getting an unfiltered opinion on what wrestling was from a guy that's never seen it before. And Charlene couldn't hear a word I was saying. So that was a great conversation. Yeah, she's one of my
Her
friends.
name is Charlene.
Yeah. What? It's an odd name.
It's a stupid name.
Oh,
We'll see Charlene on Thursday.
I'm saying Charlene on Thursday. Yeah, she's very Jewish.
You got Jewish friends?
Yeah, I've got all kinds of friends.
The Jews. My favorite kind of people. No, man. I got a whole thing about that. You want to talk about the Jews?
Hold on.
This is why I think Jews are the best.
Okay.
They have a. What would you call it? Pro-Semite?
You're an anti-Semite. I
But I
can't
mean-
use any of this, Matt.
But let me tell you why you should love the Jews.
Okay.
They got this shit straightened out. It's like just culturally. Like this is why I think religion is important, or just like any kind of faith. But hey, can you help me?
What's up, Faye?
I'm trying to get the. I can't get the sound to work. I tried both cables, so I feel like it's a setting.
Faye, do you have anything you'd like to say for the podcast? All right. Well, this has been a great time. I don't regret any of this. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go invade Kevin's class now. We're going to go invade Kevin's class.
But I'm not picking any names. So it's like I'm not.
Hold on. Hey, Kev.
Yes.
What's going on?
It is going.
I brought the podcast out here because I can't be in the room anymore.
Why not?
I don't know. I just felt like this was a great idea, but now I don't think it's a great idea anymore.
It could be, as long as it doesn't, annoy me.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing.
Doesn't annoy you? Well, is this going to annoy you? Hi, everyone. How you doing?
That was very emphatic.
Sick.
Hey.
We're going to interview different people of the class if it's cool with them. I know the first guy I'm going to interview.
Yeah. Interview me. Yeah. I want to hear this.
What's up? What's up, Mikey?
What's up?
Hey, how's class going that you got pulled out of my podcast for?
Pretty good. I'm pretty much failing this class. I'm
Cool,
not an
good
editor.
story, Matt. Hey, here's Tristan. He's busy with something. I don't know, who's next? Who's going to be next? All right, let's go with this guy. Hey, what's your name, bud?
My name is Trevor.
Hi, Trevor. How you doing today?
Great, man. How you doing?
Are you also failing this class?
No, sir. Got an A.
Oh,
Not like that
shit.
doofus.
Where you go, doofus? Nice wrestling classic t-shirt. Are you a fan of the Iconics? Who's next? Danae. How's it going?
Danae sounded a lot like Faye for a second. I was like, what?
It does.
Also, Danae and Faye. Yeah.
Hey, hi.
No? Yeah? Matt, let me get you back in the room real quick. Whatever. All right, we're back in the room. This is a fucking terrible idea. All right, everyone. Well, that was episode 1. I hope you all fucking enjoyed yourselves, because I'm tired. And I haven't eaten in like 2 days, so it's going off the rails. All right, everyone. You have a pleasant rest of your day, or whenever you're listening to this. Have a pleasant next 12 hours, wherever you are, whenever you're listening to this. My name is Jake Thomas, and we'll see you next time on Vagabond.